Welcome back to our Sustained by Grace Ministries and Outreach program, where we seek to nurture you back to wholeness and life. It's indeed a pleasure to be with you once more. And guess what, everyone? My co host is back with us. Marvin, welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it's good
Yes,
to
he
be
has
back.
been
Good to be back to
been
listen
out
to some
for
program.
about 2 or 3 weeks, but he's back with us. And today we will be looking at natural remedies. And while we are okay with the conventional medicine, and we know that God still heals by miracle, we also believe that herbs and there are other natural remedies that can be used to heal our bodies. According to the Bible, Revelation 22, verse 2, quoting from the King James Version, states that in the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river, was there the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yield her fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nation. Today we have with us Mr. Vaughn Wint and Mr. Dujon Price. They're both involved in natural healing and remedies. So I'm going to be asking Mr. Vaughn and Mr. Price to introduce themselves, tell us a little about what they do, and then we can get into our discussion. Mr. Price may not be very long with us, but he's here for the beginning of our show, and we're happy to have both of them. So, Mr. Vaughn, we will start with you.
Okay, I'm convinced we believe in the alkalinity of the body. So what we do is get your body in health and by using natural herbs and natural food to get the pH balance over 7. So we know that the food that God make don't have no starch, it's natural. Anything that be grafted by man, you get starch as a binding compound. So we stick with the food that God made and the natural to get your body to the alkaline pH balance over 7. So you'll be healthy. That's the main thing we do.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, we have a great lineup for you today, and I'm sure we will be learning a lot today about natural health and remedies. Mr. Price, tell us a little about yourself and what you do.
My name is Price. I work alongside my brother, Mr. Wint. And as he cited, I'm using natural remedies to heal. I want to just say that the God made the body to heal itself, but man make stuff to damage the body. And what we believe in, we use God-given remedies to put back where God intended to be, so that you can have a full life. Also, we also believe that certain deaths can be avoided, and death is a must, but certain deaths can be avoided. Hence, we use the medical remedies through the plants. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Right, and sound quite interested, of course. It's the natural way is God's way, is earth remedy for mankind, and as Mr. Price rightly said, that somehow we have gone contrary to the plan of God. And I hope with this discussion we'll be able to come back to reality and help ourselves to live longer, be stronger, and to be there for our family and to give our body the necessary empowerment to fight the diseases that are coming up and rapidly increasing throughout the world. And so I think this will be a very interesting and intriguing discussion for today. So,
Thank you. Okay, so gentlemen, we have a lot of disease that are affecting the human race, especially here in Jamaica. We know persons are plagued with diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, persons are dying from cancer, and many more. So I want you to get into a discussion with me. Tell me, how can these things be avoided or be cured using a natural remedy?
I'll take a, I'll start with this, and then my brother Wint will follow up.
Okay, no problem.
As he alluded to about the pH of the body being in an alkaline state. One of the things that we have to understand, if there's things that the body receive, food substance that the body naturally receive, it use that to produce energy. It helps the cells to grow, and it helps the body to heal if there is an issue. When there is substance or food that enters the body, it breaks down the cells and cause it to compromise what we call the mucous membrane. When the mucous membrane is broken down, it leads to a lot of mucus and a lot of other illnesses that plague the body. You call them diabetes, you call them AIDS, whatever you call them, there is. We only believe there's one disease, that is the mucous membrane being compromised, and it shows wherever that broken has taken place. A bronchial tube, you call it sinusitis, wherever the break has taken place, that's where the disease manifests itself.
Interesting.
Okay. You know, God is perfect.
Yes.
And God is perfect. So if God made a plant or herbs, natural fruits, if that's going in your body, it will not compromise the mucous cell membrane, because it's what the body recognizes as good. But if you put a foreign object in the body not going to recognize it. It's not going to give the body no minerals or nutrients. It will give it starch or acid or mucus. So you have to know what the pH balance of all the foods. Because just like so you have to get the food that natural. So your liver and your kidney is filtered properly, your heart, your brain, every part of your body is fully functional. So we don't want the body to get anything that is not natural. If it's not natural, it's going to affect your body. Just like the car, you need gas, water, and engine oil. You don't want to get a foreign object because the car is not going to move. So you have to make sure what God gives to you, the pH balance. Your body is electrical. So you want electrical food to move. So we don't want no foreign object in your body, or your body don't recognize. So that's all.
Sorry, in your opinion, what would you label as foreign bodies or foreign food or strange food going into the body?
Not natural. Any food, anything that.
So, Vaughn, did I hear you say that the carrot is not natural?
No.
And that is the carrot that we know of.
Yes, carrot.
That we get from the earth.
Yeah, everything comes from, everything is in the earth. The East Indians grow in the earth.
Right.
The regular the earth. The breadfruit grow on the earth. But they are not natural because they're grafted to be alive.
Oh, you're not discounting that they are naturally. We cook them, in other words.
Listen carefully. The carrot was made in Holland. They have a plant named yarrow and the wild yam. Those are the two plants that make the carrot.
Oh, so that's a combination of two different plants that they produce carrot.
Yeah, that's how people think it. Most all of the things that they made is too good food to make them. But after you something as the binding and the starch.
Okay.
That's all starch going in the body.
Okay, so that make it ineffective.
Exactly.
Okay.
Nutrients.
Oh. So when we say we have the carrot juice or we drink it, we're not really getting the maximum.
No, because you know what happened? It's your natural body. Natural body that make you feel like it's the carrot or the oats or the peanut or the guineas, giving you that strength. But when you get older now, your body start break down, you're going to see those are no effect. So you're going to want so much carrot and you're going blind, you go for your eyeglass.
Yeah. Very good point to make there, because the carotene that is in the carrot, it is suggested that it's more than a suggestion. It is said that it helps to give you good eyes, etc. And A lot of carrot have been eaten over the years, and
Well,
we
I
still have
got
a lot of blindness.
as the great Dr. Sebi was 30 and was impotent because he drank the most carrot juice.
Oh,
And he was a diabetes.
I raise man.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, in addition to what my brother is saying, I sent you
Right,
some.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it, yes.
If it can be shown on the screen, I would really appreciate that.
Um,
Very interesting. Viewers need to see. This is from the. I want people to understand this now. This is from the. This is an official website from the USDA. Yeah, the United States Department of Agriculture. They're the one that literally gave this citation in references so that it can be official. So you can see what the smarter people is saying than me and Mr. Wint. We are not the smart one, you know. These are the smart people who studied. We don't have no PhD or don't have no such degree. We're the simple guys. But this is an interesting fact that they cited on their factual website and giving out information about carrot.
and it's not only the carrot you're suggesting, there are other foods that should be helpful to our bodies to help us heal and to restore the organs, keep the blood flow properly and thing. And you're also saying by that they're not really carefully dealt with. Some of them have crossed the production line, and maybe there's contamination and things like that.
The bananas. If it's not the frog banana or the bumpy banana, the plantain is starch and all those other bananas starch, the lacatan and all those bananas are starch. That's why you go to the doctor say only eat one finger. Why if God made it, you got to eat only one finger?
One finger.
If the native coconut is good, the maple and the short tree they make the cholesterol.
Okay.
The yams. Go on. Question. Your question.
Yes. All right. So I was just asking about like the sugar content in some of these fruit. Are they harmful or it is moderate enough for the body?
Anything that God made for you is natural. If the bees is natural, but if the bees, the rain fall and they give the bees sugar, the bees gonna produce back sugar.
Oh.
That's what they eat. That just like now when baby been born with diabetes, because the mother is full of sugar. A lot of kids born with diabetes. So this is what's the problem. Is the food is messing up everybody. And the proof is there.
All right. So what should we eat if not those?
Stringy. All common mangoes. Common mangoes are good.
Okay. So the mango that we call stringy and fine skin.
Stringy, number, those mangoes are good. The number one, the one that, this is the main one I'm going to tell you. There are two main ones with messed up, the turmeric and the garlic.
not good.
The turmeric, 1/3 of India is on insulin.
Insulin, yes.
Because of the turmeric. And every Jamaican say turmeric is good.
Yes.
So why India is so sick? The garlic measure 3.2 on the pH scale. The garlic takes sulfur from your body. You say all those old people, they have a lot of giant pain. You see, when they take the garlic out of them diet, because when I tell a lot of people, they say I'm a madman. But I say, just take the garlic out of diet for a little while. And they see miraculous change. So everyone just garlic is so widely regarded as the antibiotic and everything.
You're right,
What
right.
garlic do, if your pressure is high, it thins out your blood and bring it down. If you have a sore throat, it will cure it. A virus in the stomach can cure it. Then it kills out the cell. The garlic kills brain cells, and the sea salt builds brain cell.
Garlic, you say it kills the brain cell.
Yeah, and the sea
Sea
salt
salt.
builds it back.
I've never heard anything like that.
Well,
I've always heard the good attributes of garlic. As you mentioned, a few benefits that we have heard about.
measure
But just
3.2. It measure 3.2 on the pH scale.
and by you said the pH scale,
Balance.
right?
Yeah.
Which mean that is what the harmful level.
Yeah, the harmful 1 to 7, 1 to 6.99 is the acid, 7 is neutral point, 7 to 14 is alkalinity and natural. So everything that
So
falls
once it that is considered harmful to the
but
human body.
acidic. Everything over 7 is electrical or alkaline because the body is electrical, so we got to move. So we want electrical food that have life.
So
we
when
got
somebody taking a clove of a garlic to say they're managing their blood pressure, for example.
it thins out the blood. But after a while, because you gotta do good for some time, after a while, here comes the giant's pain. A lot of people, older people, they're crying for the giant's pain. And the garlic is that.
So that's the
And
arthritis.
I'm told that's why they took it. Sorry, Rama, you can go ahead.
Arthritis and all. Yes, repeat that.
So you're saying now, if you remove the garlic from your food,
Yeah,
and the turmeric, that alone can help them to get rid of
no,
the arthritis.
we need to cleanse the body.
Okay.
Got to cleanse the body.
Or you have to cleanse back the body. So
Yeah.
it's not just removing it, you have to cleanse the body of whatever damage.
It just show you, it says it causing it.
Okay.
And no, your liver and your kidney have to be filtering properly. If they are filtering properly, you can't worry about diabetes or pressure because everything is flowing properly. The turmeric, the carrot, the good old pumpkin and beetroot damage your liver and your kidney. The pumpkin come from the thing named the butternut squash. When you look at both of them, you wonder if they're the same. So that is why most Jamaican, everybody have pressure and diabetes. Because if your sugar level, if iron level low, let's drink some beetroot. Temporary good.
All right, so here is the picture that we're looking for about the carrots. And have a look at it. So they were first used for medicine in Asia over 3,000 years ago. So what you were saying about the carrot is that the carrot that we are seeing today is not the original carrots. The carrots we are seeing today is man-made carrots. All right, so you can have a look. So they were purple. All right, thank you very much. All right, so let me stop sharing that.
So the 6 flower come from one family. And these are officially from American websites. 6 vegetables are the same plant. Over 100 of years, farmers have been breeding one plant called what? One plant into dozens of different variety.
So
One plant.
So these are the unhealthy food.
Think about this now. The farmers have been modifying one plant to 6 different outcomes. Your body don't recognize none of these.
Okay, so mushroom plant, Brussels, the great broccoli and cauliflower that we love, and
No
even
mushroom,
cabbage.
Mushroom
Huh?
is good.
Oh, it's mustard. Sorry, mustard.
Yeah.
And kale.
Oh,
So
yes.
these are not naturally made by God, but these are plants that come about by man-made intervention.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay. Interesting. First time I've heard that.
I
So I've
I
been
did
looking.
I didn't make this up, and I make sure going for a source, and I
Mm-hmm.
source it so people can understand when we talk. We're not mad. This is factual. You can Google it if you want.
Right.
And yeah, Mr. Winter is saying is that ask yourself this question: who drink carrot juice like Jamaicans?
Every Sunday, most person do.
How is it that then we have so much eye problem?
Almost all of us wearing glasses.
Okay. All right. Ask yourself this question: in the history of Jamaica, have we ever had the history of diabetes and kidney failure like we're having now?
I don't think so. I
So
think it
where is it
has.
coming from?
Interesting question.
Let me put it more blunt than this one. If you are on dialysis or you have a kidney issue and you go to any doctor, it's very interesting. Ask them, they're gonna give you a list of things that you're not supposed to eat: carrot, cabbage, orange, banana, all the list. The same thing we're telling you, the doctor is gonna tell you not to eat because these are acid. It's gonna because your body's not breaking down it's gonna produce their peer problems. So they said don't take these. Very interesting.
Okay.
So the
And
question is,
and they're telling us that after the fact. So you're saying if
ah,
we
so
avoid them, we don't
they
even have to
can't tell you
get to
that.
that stage.
No, they can't tell you. If all right, let me put something to you. You grew up on this idea. Milk is for complete the sentence. Growing
Strong
bone.
bone and teeth are
All
strong
right.
bones.
A recent research came out that if you drink milk, I can promise you're gonna do a hip replacement surgery.
Really?
Yep. They say milk or dairy and all has nothing to do with any bones.
Uh-oh.
Conclusively said, nothing to do with bones. Now, if you go to a doctor tomorrow morning and tell him that you're deficient in calcium, what will he recommend to you?
Calcium.
Calcium, eh? To what means? Pill and milk,
Milk, right.
dairy. And then if you get sick, they're gonna tell us that don't eat.
Dairy.
Yes. These are the things that makes us sick.
Okay.
And if we don't identify the things that causing us to be sick,
Mm-hmm.
we'll forever be sick. Now, this is why I'm addressing it, and even Mr. Wynn. Many people come to us in this state and we help, I'm telling you. However, you have some persons, they partially do it and they take the herbs. One of the things that I tell people all the time is that the herbs and what we do, we give you a fighting chance to recover and to get better. However, it's all up to your body and how your body is responding to the treatment.
Okay.
It's not like we wave a magic wand and say you're better. We know we can get you better, but it's a process and it takes time. Some persons is just not willing to put in that work, while some person body has gone so far that it doesn't respond. But they, instead of like the doctor would say 3 weeks, they would, probably do a year or 2 years. They have a longer, but the
Lifespan.
herbs give them a more fighting chance. But somehow their habits cause those cells to be damaged and it doesn't regenerate.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, but it is said that the herbs take longer to work than the regular medicine.
That is true. Ask yourself this question: why? And the answer is very simple. How long does a cell and the body need to get to regenerate and to grow and to reproduce? It takes a while. It's not a quick fix because there's things that just like how you plant a seed. You can't over the seed to grow. It has to. You're not seeing it, but every day it's doing something. Every day it's sprouting. Every day it's expanding, but you cannot see it with a naked eye. So it
Right,
is with the
right.
body. When you give the body the right alkaline food and the herb, it's doing what it's supposed to. But it takes more time, but it's a permanent fix rather than a temporal fix.
The sinus problem, the headaches, the heart problem, the diabetes, all of those and more comes from what we eat or stems from what we eat.
Correct.
And if So tell me again. So these you say are 6 vegetables, and I'm sure this is not all the
No,
list of
not all.
food.
That's some. Yeah, that's
So
some.
tell me the common food that we eat in Jamaica. I know
All right.
you're gonna tell me no meat, no chicken, no none of those things, right? I know you're gonna tell me those. But
I-
outside of those, the
yeah,
common there's because you just tell us about some common food that we didn't even know that person would have considered them as unhealthy. So what are
yeah.
some of the other common food that we eat in Jamaica that really are damaging us and we don't know?
I'll say two things, and Mr. Wint, he specializes in this area. He'll take
Hmm.
it from here. But I'll
Right?
say this. That consists of no meat, carrot, pong, all the things, and no salt. We have a lot of guys, they believe in natural stuff. Now, if you ask Mr. Wint right now, currently, we have a lot of guys. Huh?
They're not living up.
No, 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 no. In fact, they are perfect practitioners of what they're preaching, but they still have
Okay.
diabetes.
Okay.
And the reason for that is the same thing we're saying. The food that they are eating is so starch based.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was going, let me tell a story quick. My friend, we were going to the gym, and me and him going to the gym working out, but I don't impose my beliefs on him. I allow him to choose and think. And he said something to me the other day as we going. He said that, that we're still in the slavery system. I said, what do you mean by that? He said this. He said, well, if you think about the slavery time, the slave owners, they gave us the yam, the banana, and all of those foods. And the reason why they gave us such a high starch diet is because they want us to work. So you have
Okay.
a lot of energy, but they die very young, right? Now, the slave owner doesn't have the same disease and he's not dying of the same thing because he doesn't eat the same thing that the slave is eating. Now, this is what he conclusively said to me now. He said, is the same that they're eating is the same that we're eating now. And I said, wow, you really get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same starch-based diet that is producing sickness, that is caused people to die at 20, 21, 19 people born in diabetes. Is because they're saying it's an African diet, but the African diet is not a starch diet. The African diet is an iron diet. It's an iron-based diet.
Okay. So they said the
And
African diet is better than ours?
it's an iron-based diet. Your body needs more iron than remember the Western philosophy is protein-based, and we don't know what is protein, They say that you're supposed to eat meat and you need protein in your diet, and that's what we follow. And hence the results, obesity, sickness, and all of that, diabetes, and all the other things that we can list. But I'll say to you, Mr. Wint will take it from you. He specializes in this particular era.
Yes, Mr. Wind.
The food. You know that your brain is ruled by potassium phosphate,
Okay.
magnesium and calcium. Your blood is iron phosphate. So if your brain is in problem, you got to have food that give potassium to fix your brain, just like your heart. This guy have heart problem, and he went to 3 doctors and they couldn't fix it. The matter of fact, they could not tell him what's the problem. His valves in the heart was weak. So when he get the diagnosis and he came to us, we fixed his heart in like 6 months. The doctor said, what happened? But your body need a lot of iron. Iron what your body recognize, not that other one. That other one don't make you go to the bathroom regular. So the next iron is what your body needs to get energy. You have a lot of good grains. Kamut, K-A-M-U-T, kamut. R-Y-E, rye. S-P-E-L-T, spelt. Anything those things make are good and natural. You have the wild rice, the quinoa, the fonio. All those things are good food. The renter yam, only one. The frog banana, the bumpy banana, the silver orange, no grapefruit, no tangerine orange, all those are acidic. the key lime is good. When the Irish invaded Peru, they see them with a little bean red Irish and created some big Irish with a lot of starch. The Jamaican peppers, they're acidic. On the bird pepper or the cayenne pepper is good. The sweet pepper, the plum tomato, all those are good. Some of those powder season, all of them have in garlic. All those seasons have in garlic. That I love to speak against garlic because I have so much evidence about that garlic. Everybody believe in so much. Crazy pain. So you can eat the neeseberry, melon, the cantaloupe, the cucumber. Pine is the worst one. Pine is the worst one man made. A lot of acid.
And sugar.
Yes, sugar. Sugar measure 1.5 on the pH scale. So what you need is a natural food that God made and not human. That's why people sick so much. Some people attack us and say, may I eat that for me? No one may I eat that. One thing, I have diabetes, I have pressure. All them attack us now. What I sickness I have? Them sick. But made a long time my mother never dead. Our older parents, our grandparents wasn't eating good, but they used to drink the John Charles and Jack in the Bush and cleansing about their body. And they was active. These people not active. They're not active, they just eat everything. Not cleansing about their body. When I go give them a cleanser, so give them something like this, them say too bitter.
What is that?
This is a cleanser.
Okay.
What do you made? Got 25 products in it. Herbs. Cleanser.
That is made from, you say herbs, we call it bush, so such as well. But you have the various cleansing products, right?
Yeah, we got one for the cleanse. We have a cleanser. This cleanser go everywhere.
Okay.
Whatever that deep cleansing, you have to go get the kidney, the liver, the heart, the brain. One for the pancreas, one for the gallbladder, one for your lymphatic system. 15% of your body is oxygen. So you need a lymphatic. So what we do, the whole body.
Okay.
That
All
means
right. So, pardon me. Go ahead.
So we don't like that means that when you give it all the herbs, if herbs are good, you must get better.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Wind. So for persons who may be struggling, you talk about like the lymph nodes and things. They might have like lupus in their system too, and different maybe colon issues, colon cancer, other diseases and thing. You believe that the various treatment, the conventional treatment that they have, such as maybe the vitamins that they have and the different things, you think that?
I think the first time hearing that word.
Mm-hmm.
You call a word just a while ago. I don't know that word.
Oh well, conventional treatment. We mean by the regular stuff, you know. They have what you
like, something like Vita something. I never heard that word before.
Oh, vitamin.
I don't know that.
Oh, you don't know vitamin? Okay. So you don't believe that that can
minerals, nutrients.
Oh, mineral and nutrients.
Yeah, that's what they want.
Oh, so what we refer to as like vitamin A, B, C, D, E, etc., etc.
I don't think the man those stuff, you know, because all those stuff is orange, this and that, and then afterwards the doctor say don't take the orange.
Oh, so they're made from orange, you say?
I like the doctor from the other day. The doctor tell a lot of people say don't eat no carrot. Because if I have liver and kidney problem, I said don't eat no carrot and no pumpkin. You know? So why God make that and it's not supposed to go in the body?
Yes, that's a good question. I guess everybody is asking the same thing because, as you know, in Jamaica and other places, people go to the market, to get the fresh vegetable, fresh fruits, and because they're told that they need to do that.
And you know what? The problem is when I go in the market and I see everything there is a different object from what God made. I'm concentrating on the market and looking at everything. Starch and everybody in the market sick. The people not selling the goods, and I go to them, they sign us, diabetes, pressure. And I say, what are you eating? All of them sick. If you tell them about the thinking toe and the tambourine, tell them about the thinking.
They're not finding those things anymore around.
Here. When I go and ask for the frog banana, they say the people use it to feed the pigs in the country. Nobody wants it. So I have to go and get like a 60 to 70 dozen every week to help the people and get it because nobody wants it. The banana that give you iron, nobody wants it. And everybody's anemic. It's iron. A lot of people come to me and I give them a high dosage of iron. And I'm all right. I'm going to give you a little example. The colon. You hear me?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you.
There's
Colon.
There's a wealthy man named have a colon cancer. We tell him that the cancer will be cured in like 6 to 9 months. He take the herbs, but it wasn't showing like he getting cured, but it was, as Price said, it's there, but it's working. He went to do some things, and afterwards the doctor then said, that's it. So been on the herbs, and he went back to the doctor. The cancer leave the clinic. So when he went back 3 more months, there's no cancer. He's a wealthy man. He said, don't know if it's me or God, but God do everything.
Yes,
then he
God
said,
used man also.
Eh?
God used man also.
Yeah, but we don't even die because when God will show things, he will do it in his time. But that's doing God work. And probably God don't want me to get too proud. So I'm humble myself. But right after that, 2 weeks after that, a lady breast cancer got cured.
Okay.
The cancer spread to her liver.
Stage 4.
Yes.
And she was cured.
Yes, she come and she tell the whole world because everybody thinks she's dying. She come tell everybody. I have her testimony and all those stuff.
Yes.
Lupus. This girl is
supposed to be cured.
This girl used to take 13. I got her test. Used to take 13 pills. She's not taking no more. She must be taking 1 for vitamin, but you know that her earth are still. She don't tell her about vitamin.
So you don't believe in vitamin, you say? Just the mineral.
What's vitamin? What's protein? Minerals and nutrients. Your body make up of 102 minerals. The copper, this, all those stuff. That's your body recognize. But you don't know. And the greatness of God, you know. It's
so
God
what, rice and flour and all of those things? No rice, no flour.
Wild, W-I-L-D, wild rice. S-P-E-L-T, spell flour.
Okay.
Rye flour. They have the quinoa. And all those, they make pasta, they make spaghetti, a lot of stuff out there can be eaten.
So where you find those? In the natural health store?
Yeah, some of them.
Okay.
The coconut oil, the olive oil, they are not made for heat. They're not made for high temperature. So when they go for 100 degrees, it changes the molecular structure.
Oh.
So you want
to fry with them?
Yeah, you want the grapeseed oil, the sesame oil, the avocado oil, the walnut oil. Those oils were made for high temperature.
Okay.
So that's why most of when you test them, you know, when the people them get these things, you know, them frying, a lady called me yesterday, or sugar level was on 25. I give her the herb fast every day, so she can't believe. And the doctor them asking what it come down to eat. Doctor said, what you do? But you follow the protocol, herbs and the juices.
So normally they have to change their diet or just to take the herbs.
They have to change. You can't put the same food in the body.
They're gonna cause back the same problem.
Exactly. The coconut water, if it's not the native, it's cholesterol they getting from those coconuts.
Mm.
It have to be the original native coconut we make rice and peas with.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay.
So what God make,
Mm-hmm.
as them say, make everything through his son. What God make will never harm you.
Can live much longer, as I said, than we are living now.
Yes. I remember what the Bible says, heals herbs in the nation. Remember Apostle Paul could not. He tell Timothy to drink a lot of wine
Mm-hmm.
because illness. And when Theophilus was sick, he couldn't heal him. And then when he was talk about the pluck out his eye and give to him, his eyesight was going bad.
Okay.
So you can pray to God and God will cure. But I am just doing this work of inspiration of God.
Yeah.
Because when I just start out, I used to be scared. Because when people call my phone, I used to afraid to listen it. I don't know what they're going to say, but as God showing me, it's not my powers, it's his powers. And I prove that because a lot of times people will die in this life, when God wants to die under the judgment.
Mm-hmm.
So God ready for you, we can't stop that.
Right.
And so once to die on the judgment, so he don't know where him set out already.
But still have a lot of person dying before their time.
Exactly, that's why you must eat proper. If God use the herbs, then what to eat, you must use the herbs.
What about fish?
Where fish live?
In the water.
And the water is what?
Not a part of the earth.
It's polluted with all those things in the water.
Yes.
So fish, I think fish is the worst one now, and a lot of mucus.
Wow.
Fish. If I eat fish, I will cough for 7 days because there's a lot of mucus.
Mm.
That's why a lot of people, the sinus draining and all them eat. Say, fish, meat, me eat meat, eat fish. A lot of mucus. So what they teach the people, if you have cancer and eat fish, you die fast.
Oh.
I came on TV the first time for somebody that have a prostate cancer. The doctor gave him 2 weeks to live. When he reached 6 months, he was okay and very much all right and everything, and he stopped taking the medicine. Then when he go down there and look in the fridge, he cut off by the light, he got run back toxic because he's saying cure, never fully cured. So his family came down and gave him medical marijuana. As then give the medical marijuana, cancer take over his body.
Wow.
But his family said thanks because only 2 weeks and God allowed him to live there if he followed the protocol. But God alone know why.
Yes, that's true.
So I know God, everything is patience.
Mm-hmm.
And watch and you teach and you will learn. I don't do nothing what I eat way because I never know about herbs. I pray to God for the herbs and he sent someone to teach me.
Okay.
He sent someone to teach me and then now Mr. Price come on now. Show me the proper way to diagnose people. But still, God have his way and patience for everything to work. So I wait, and God always guide and will get you. The herbs, the proper food, the proper diet, you will get that. I have so much testimonies. When people call, I'm listening to testimony. No, so it's not me. Make sure jump is God. It's not me. I am nothing. I never even deserve to be doing this because I never believe in it. I asked God one day and he sent someone come teach me.
Okay.
And the more I go along, I see it working. And God sent Price next now to give me a lot more knowledge. So I'm willing to learn. Some more give me anyone come along, I make sure surround myself to learn more and more I learn. Because God is guiding. I remember God a guide.
Yeah.
But the herbs are real, you know, and the food is real.
Both of them.
Yeah, they're real.
So like pain in the body. So you have natural pain. Is there pain remedies?
What kind of pain that?
So you have pain like you have joint. Well, you spoke about the joint pain, but you have like person who have like neck pains, back pains, and all those. Those are caused from what?
All right, say back pain now. Probably
Mm-hmm.
the sciatic. The sciatic, the longest muscle on the side.
Right.
That probably your body. Most of your body is out of line. But if it's a disc, we can't do nothing about it. But if it's a natural back pain, we can fix that easy.
Okay. So you can't fix the sciatic nerve, but you can't fix the disc.
Yeah,
So
you
that would
need
be something physical.
more stretching, yes. And
Okay.
those.
Okay.
Pressure and diabetes is not hard. It's easy.
It's easy.
Yeah. Because when somebody dope is soursop, not natural. Meringue, not natural. And if herbs natural,
Moringa not natural?
no, then set up 14 amino acid, the building block of life.
What's
We
that?
are with what to do with acid in the body.
Mm.
That's what they said the meringue gift to you.
What are some of the herbs you recommend? So it's not the meringue, because a lot of person drink the meringue, the
Right.
ganja.
Vervine,
Vervine.
that repair damaged nerves.
Okay.
The Guinean weed give you sulfur. The shame maca give you zinc. One can give you. That are some of them.
All right, I know how to tell the secret. No problem. If Mr. Vaughn, if our viewers would like to would like to come and see if they have a problem or an issue, where can they locate you? What number can they connect you on?
The 876 816 4848.
Mm-hmm.
I check out my YouTube channel. True
Okay.
Lawyer.
Could you repeat the YouTube channel?
Yeah. True Lawyer. TRUELOYAL. Or on Instagram. True Loyal 10.
True Loyals 10?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
So
we're
you battle your products and have them ready to distribute or sell.
I have them in stock.
Okay, you have stocks, right?
I have 100 medicine.
Okay.
you do
So person want to
delivery?
put in the order, they can
I
just do so.
Overseas, we deliver overseas. If it's Jamaica, the Nuttall Express.
Okay.
Right. And they're reasonable price also, right?
Yeah, reasonably. The fact of the matter is, this can be straight, but the herbs that we really need are not in Jamaica. Most of them is overseas.
Okay. So you have your products from overseas and
Yeah, the herbs that we use, not in.
okay.
Them have certain one where them believe in so much in Jamaica, the dandelion.
Yes.
Certain part of your body retaining water. I use the dandelion, not take it out. The one overseas, you take it out.
Okay.
Retaining water, but it means that you can retain water a lot of part of your body, so you have know where I'm talking.
Yes, yes. So you do consultation, right? So if they want to have a consultation session, they just call you on
The phone, yeah.
our.
You call me on the phone. I don't
Mhm.
want to see them WhatsApp and we can know what you need.
Okay. Okay. Very good. All right. All right, Mr. Vaughn went and Mr. Price left us earlier. He's overseas actually, as Mr. Vaughn is saying that these products are from overseas, so they have to take the plane and go and get them. And we can't put a price on our health. Encouraging my viewers that if you have a problem, right, to contact Mr. Vaughn so that he can assist you, because I'm sure there's other persons who are experiencing the problem that he mentioned, right? Even the stoppage of water, even those persons, we love to talk about diabetes because it's one of the number one sicknesses in Jamaica, and the heart problem, even as much as the cancer, the one that we call the killer that everybody's afraid of. God has provided remedies for us. And sometimes, as the Bible said, oh, man, why die before your time? So let's preserve our health and preserve our life. And we thank you, sirs, both Mr. Vaughan and Mr. Price, for being with us today. And I'm sure that my viewers will benefit further on, because I'm sure there's some person that will be contacting you for us, sir.
Salvation for God. That's the main thing. No matter where, let's all remember that. Salvation. And I leave you with this 1 Corinthians 15:1-4.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. It was good having you.
no problem. Have a good night.
Thank you very much, sir. It was a
All right.
pleasure listening
Okay.
to you
Okay.
and the information you're given to us. Thank you.
Okay, so see you next time. Same time, same place. Remember to log on to our website for further information on our services, www.sustainedbygraceministries.org. We're looking forward in hearing from you. Like the videos, share it so that somebody else can benefit. Don't keep it to yourself, and you can leave your comment. Thank you very much for being with us. God bless you.